I have a South African guest last time, and she was like, I never seen a broke Nigerian in South Africa. I never seen a homeless Nigerian in South Africa.
Just like you're not going to see a broke Nigerian here in UAE.
I'm surprised. I was like, really? No, these people, they always have a way. I never see.
I need to be a good ambassador to my people.
You know what she
True
said?
that.
There
Right?
are homeless and
I
jobless
have to
South
always speak
Africans
good about them.
in South Africa, but you will never find a homeless and a jobless Nigerian. That is a very good thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Big Influential Show. My name is Lucy Neva, first female host. Today, I have two lovely guests. My boss, Big Influential himself, and I have Chiniman.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thanks for having
I
me.
would like them to introduce themselves one after the other. So I start with Chiniman.
All right. Like I said, my name is Chineme Prince. An actor. How do I put this? I'm a jack of all trades, but mostly I see myself as an actor, which I am. I'm Nigerian, as she said, and just excited to be here, to be invited to do this. So I'm looking forward to what we're going to banter about today. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll give it to Mr. Victor.
All right. Thank you for having me today again, Lucy. My name is Mr. Victor. I hopefully wish that we are not going to talk about anything Igbo today. Thank you for
And
inviting me.
and the lovely thing is they are both Igbo men. We have
Yeah.
Chineme Igbo
Proud Igbo.
and proud Igbos. Okay, welcome to my show.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about the last time. Yeah, you guys really misunderstood my argument about the Igbos. I know they're very good people. They're great people. I love to marry an Igbo man. Trust me. Out for sale, single and searching.
Wow.
All right, today my topic is why do you guys, what do you think about people feel like most Nigerian girls abroad generally are into prostitution, and for the men, they feel like they are into like crime, drugs, and stuff. So why did they give that kind of stigma, or why do they feel that way?
Um. Okay. So I think it's just sure. I'm sure there's like a few people here that do a little bit of crime here and there. I don't know. There's this adage we have in Igbo, I think in Nigeria anywhere, like it's a little bit of oil stains a white shirt or something like that. That's it. It's just the minute amount of people that are doing the evil deed, they kind of cover up for the lots of good people out here that are working hard outside. So it's a bad PR thing. That's what we have as Nigerians in diaspora or just like at home. It's bad PR, and we're naturally very loud people. So once we do something, it's for sure going to be expanded to the biggest stages. So yeah, that's what I think it is. Just a minute people just doing us dirty. Yeah, I don't know
What's
what you
your
say.
stay on it?
Yeah, I think the same thing also. We are loud, and there is opposite side for everything. And we this place that we are, for instance, there are so much nationalities here. And when you're working with most of them, you see that most of them are not loud people. And Nigerian, even when we are having a small argument, football argument, we tend to make everybody hear us. Everybody must hear us and hear our opinion.
Okay.
So everything has its cons and pros. But another thing is, anytime I see this kind of video, I'm seeing it from an African person. So that's part I don't understand. But and most Nigerians also, just like he said, here in Dubai, we see this popular name, Hush Puppy. So this is where they will always go. When you say, no, I'm not doing that, you also hear that name, they mention that. But that Hush Puppy is not 200,000 Nigerians here.
Yeah.
And we all have our professional job that we are doing well, getting our promotions, staying in big offices. Those people, those Nigerians, they are not there committing crimes. So just like he said, small oil, red oil. You don't
Yeah.
afford, you cannot afford red oil dropping on any of your shit. It's
Yeah.
going to keep expanding.
Yeah.
So this is how it works.
So I like to ask you. You said you work. You're Nigerian. And
Yes.
so what do you do? What kind of job?
I'm a
do you do?
professional chef right now.
Mm.
I cook continental dishes. I'm working with one of the best hotel here in Dubai called Marriott.
Okay.
This is wonderful management. They help me a lot in everything. They support everything I do. They know that I have side hustle, and from up to down, they support it. So they are wonderful people to work with.
So to go with, you're a good Nigerian. You work.
Yeah.
You're not into.
And they are proud of this Nigerian. Yes, you
I
can
love
say
that.
it on camera. They can see
I
it.
love that.
And when I ask them for anything, they don't take time to approve it. This thing that I'm doing right now, my HR director have been on my podcast. My culinary director have been on my podcast. So they support everything I do as a Nigerian. And these people painting our name bad cannot brag of this. See? They will say, oh, they know that I'm a Nigerian, but when I go and ask them, I would like you to, okay, when? Let's fix that. They come. Many of them cannot say this. So this is my take.
So to you, you said you seem like you feel like Nigerians are loud,
No, I don't feel. I know Nigerians are loud because we are loud.
loudly poor, loudly rich,
I mean,
loudly beautiful, loudly ugly. It's
Everything
like
loud.
loudly.
it's our way of life, basically. See, we're very passionate people.
Okay.
You can tell by when you meet in Nigeria, we're very passionate. We're very open. If someone has died and they're crying, you cry very loud. You're wailing, you're rolling on the floor. Same thing with when someone does something nice to you. You're thanking them, you're rolling on the floor. Like literally loud. We do things in the extreme, which is a beautiful thing.
You have to feel my thanks.
Exactly, right? Exactly. So yeah, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, just loud people, and it's a beautiful thing to grow up with.
Don't you think that's one of the reasons why people do not like Nigerians because of the
Sure,
loudness?
not everybody's going to like you, but you're not going to act on of based on people's perspectives of you. There's going to be people that like you, and there's going to be people that are going to hate
And I
you.
don't want everybody to like
Exactly. Why would you want
me. I'm not
everyone to
even
like
fighting
you?
for it.
Exactly.
Mm.
Why would you want everyone to like you?
So you're fine being at your own lane, even if they don't
Yeah.
like you.
I think that's the problem with people. Like, that's the thing that, not, I want to say it's a problem. I think it's a thing where people need to understand it's okay not to be liked by everyone.
You want somebody to approve you. It's not
No,
good.
you don't need to be validated by everyone. Exactly. Like, you do your thing, pick your lane, your people will find you. It's hard. It's especially in the beginning, it's hard. But that's what you need to do to enjoy a peaceful and happy life,
Wow.
no matter how you see it. But yeah, it's like some people like us because we're loud. I like to think most people like us because we're loud. And then a few other people over there don't like us because we're loud. It's okay. It's a thing of perspective, the thing of culture. Some cultures don't like loud people, and some cultures are totally fine with it.
These people are always has something bad to say about Nigerians. You need to ask their ladies, what do you think about Nigerians?
Who are the people?
No, anybody, it doesn't matter the nationality. So meet the lady, ask the lady, what do you think about Nigerians? So you will also hire them saying the good things. You know, it's always the men that keep saying the bad thing that we're doing.
Okay.
But you will see their ladies, oh, Nigerian men, Nigerian men, Nigerian men.
Mm.
Every aspect. It does not
Nigerian
matter
men, Nigerian men.
in the room, in the bar, in the bank, anywhere you're going to mention Nigerian name. The ladies will tell you they are the best in Africa.
The way you're sounding
So
Nigerian
it
men.
comes with threats. It comes with threats. Right?
That's what I'm sounding. The way you're saying Nigerian men, Nigerian men. There's a particular community that sound like that. Ugandans sound like that. Nigerian men, Nigerian
Wow.
men. Kenyans also sound like that. Are you talking about these people?
I'm talking about Nigerian men. I'm a Nigerian.
Okay.
I'm talking about our masculine parts.
Mm.
I'm talking about our spirit to protect.
Mm.
Yes, our hospitality spirit.
Mm.
You cannot, a Nigerian don't want to see another black man being oppressed.
Mm. The voice. They
this,
like to be the voice for all.
This is the special thing that comes with us. Most of them don't have it. If you're walking in a place that you've seen somebody oppressed, a Nigerian don't want to see that.
Yes, they stand up for.
If I'm in any establishment, I am seeing where they're talking down on somebody, I feel like even if I don't want to say something, I will just leave there.
Hmm.
So, or if it keeps happening, you will see a Nigerian interfering.
Yes.
And when we interfere, because of our voice, see, hey, he's a loud guy, he's Nigerian. Please
Do
leave
you
him
believe
alone.
that?
I mean, to some, yeah, I to some extent, yes. I think, I mean, it's not, nothing is true of everybody, but the majority is true. Because when you're born a Nigerian, you were born into a place where you know no one is coming to save you.
Mm.
So you're trying your best to survive and then thrive in life. So obviously, when you see someone being mistreated, you feel the urge to say something.
Mm.
And when you do say something, because of our nature,
Of course.
yeah,
It will escalate.
exactly. Sometimes it escalates to a good thing, other times not so good. You know,
Negative.
so it's a 50-50 thing.
So it's like these Nigerians are born to protect other Africans. If really we are going to be like, allowed to, take this all other Africans
That
together.
is always
I
our
feel like,
masculine imperative speaking.
yes, I think the
It's
supremacy.
always present.
Yes.
I also think like I don't think for the most part we're born to take that initiative. I think it was trust in us because of kind of people we are.
Okay.
I think it was something that was trust in us. So you kind of grew up with that mindset. Oh, someone is looking up to you to do this, kind of, you know.
Mm.
And also, when you live in Nigeria for the longest time, these things you're not quite privy to it. You know, it's when you've left Nigeria to live in the diaspora. That's when you start to look at it this way. Oh, a lot of people take cues from Nigerians. So it's basically, oh, I'm supposed to lead by example sort of vibe. So you're not necessarily born into it. You kind of trust into it.
You find yourself in it and you're handling it well.
Ish. You handle it as best as you can.
As best as you can.
Yeah.
Did you agree?
Yes, I agree. Have you not had a good experience with Nigerians?
I have.
Yeah. Just like I said, there is opposite side and everything. You still have bad. If I would say this, I've never been scammed in my life. And once that I was scammed, it was somebody from the Asian part.
Hmm.
It was not a Nigerian, not even an African. So there is good in everything. There is also bad. Good and bad works hand in hand.
Yeah.
They work hand in hand for a brighter stuff, whatever. But there is no place you see good that you will not see bad. That is just how it works.
So there are more of good to bad, or there are more of bad to good as Nigerians.
I don't know.
I think I would like to say there's more good than bad.
There's more good.
But like I said, with that red oil analogy,
Yeah.
a little oil can dampen a white shirt. Because no matter how you wash a white shirt, that oil is just gonna be there. It's just prickly little thing, you know. But that's the thing. You zero in on that tiny oil stain that you forget the whole white that the other person is showing. So people tend to zero in on the negative than the
Yes.
positive.
People always remember the negative part of
Yeah.
people than the positive. That,
Yeah.
like, if you're dating me for 5 years now, I've been good to you, but I offended you once. That's the only memory that you have.
Yeah, it's gonna
At the
stick.
end of the day, you'd be like, I didn't want an Nigerian girl, and she was like this. That's the only negative part of it that you remember. I think people are like that
Yeah.
generally. And there's so many good Nigerians. Like, I am a good Nigerian. And when I go through these comments online and these videos, when they say all Nigerians in diaspora are prostitutes, I'm like, I work, Yani. I work for my money. So I'm just surprised. What kind of PR is this? And what do you think we can do about this?
See, the thing you have to understand is that negative news sells. And that is money, that's currency. Negative news, as long as it sells, people are making money off of it. So obviously you're going to push that. It's a media thing, right? You're saying about how we can improve that. I'm gonna take it from like Americans' perspective. I don't think America is the most perfect country in the world, but they have the best PR machine, which is Hollywood. You know, it's just churning out all this good image of America. If we had something like that, if we had more, thankfully, Afrobeat is bringing out a bit of our culture out there and showing people the kind of people we are.
That's
the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, O'Malley, and the likes of the Ashake, all those guys. Exactly, like Rima and Ira Star, the love of my life. Shout out to Ira Star. But like, yeah, so we need more people like that. I think the entertainment industry is a very good machine to further spread the goodness of Nigerians. and not just the bad ones, you know? So if more of our people could tell more of our stories, I think it's a good way to, kind of shift the narrative on us. That's what I
How do you
think.
intend that we start telling good stories, Mr. Victor?
When you told me that you invited a creative, I was happy that we're going to discuss about creativity. Just like he said about Nollywood, right? This is the best way that we can change the narrative
Wow.
about Nigerians here. If you go in Africa, anywhere you go, you see more Nigerians being more involved in creativity, right? Doing skits, it does not matter what it is. More Nigerians should get involved in this because this is the only way we can change the narrative they've had for past years. Like this, if we get more involved, most people doing this, telling story, good story, educating people, funny jokes, like most of us that are doing skit. This is the only way that we can change this as soon as possible. It's not that they are going to stop, but they need to see more of, just like now, when you're talking about music right now, they will say America, then they will say Afrobeat, or if you're talking movie also, they say Nigerians are doing so much movie, right? Now, they need to say, if you talk about Nigerians in the UAE, you will hear, oh, those guys are creative. Okay, look at what they are doing on Instagram. Look at what they are doing on TikTok, YouTube. So most of us need to get involved in this. So much Nigerian, because they can do it. Every Nigerian is creative.
Yeah.
Come and show it. I saw one of the Nigerian that was doing art. I heard he opened gallery. Like he draw the
Yeah.
And most of this national Emirati was coming to see what he's doing, right? So most of us need to go get involved in this. We are talented in every way, and we can also learn. You understand? We should learn and help to change the narrative that we have here. I understand that it's jealousy. Let them do it. No
In
problem.
what way do you feel it's jealousy? Because you're loudly poor and loudly rich. Is that why they're jealous? Or is there something else?
Anywhere Nigeria gets involved, they want to be known.
Okay.
The same way that we are loud, that's the same way that we are loud with our talent.
Wow.
You understand? So we need to show it. You cannot be afraid. It is war out here, and we are soldiers. So we need to get involved in everything that is happening here. We need to get involved. Face it. Yes, Nigerians are soldiers. We need to get involved. Face it. Whatever happens, happens. But we are here to make ourselves proud. We are here to make our name count. We are here to be recognized. So leave whatever anybody's saying. It doesn't care. It doesn't matter. What matters is the dream that you have for yourself.
I like that.
That's the only thing that matters.
So how do you think we can start this campaign? Because what he's trying to say is we need to have a good PR campaign, and we need to bring out Nigerians out there to join this, way of starting this, thing.
It's gonna be a long process. I'll be honest with you. It's not something you change in a day. You don't change people's minds in a day. You might change one person's mind in a day, but it's going to be an ongoing process. It's not just the creative aspect. There's so many other means that you can change perspective about Nigerians out there. We're good people, right? We just need people. Exactly. Just need people to see that. So starting will be, figuring out a way to have at least the community here, the community of Nigerians here. You can at least start your own thing, a gathering every now and then where you invite people to come over and just experience our cultures, our food, our clothes, they already know our dance and our music. But yeah, there's more people that need to learn that. Bring them in. Festivals. There was a festival that was happening not too long ago, All African Fest. I don't know what happened with that. That was a very good place to invite people in to experience our cultures. It was not just Nigerians. It was like other African countries. It was called the All African Fest. We need more of things like that. We need more companies, people that are well-to-do to invest more into some of our events, like our shows, our films. You need them to invest into that so that we can get our messages across. That's what I know. I don't know any other thing. I only know films. I know performing arts. That's what I know. So that's where I would give my solution based off of. If there's anything else, someone else, feel free to let us know. But for me, plays like Things Fall Apart, and some of our legendary plays, Death and the King's Horseman, We can do stage plays. I'm sure there are people hungry to see things like this, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been staged here yet. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know if any of those plays have been staged here. Or The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. Plays like that. It shows our culture. It has the good parts of it and the not so good part of it.
Mhm.
You know, just see us as a people, but not as a one-dimensional character, because that's what most people see us. See us in our 360.
Exactly.
So I think that's a way to start. And then eventually it will progress. Like I said, it's a long process.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. You said something about this bad narrative about the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know most Nigerian ladies knew you.
Yeah.
I know Rita, if I will mention. I know
Bikami.
I know Amara. I know so many
Patience.
Nigerians, right? And they are working.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
They are
are.
doing their 5 to 6 or 9 to 5, whatever, and they are doing good.
Yes.
You understand? So I know many Nigerians, plenty ladies that are doing good here, and they are making them for themselves and their family, you know, making their home proud, right? So I want to ask you, as a lady, you being a lady, you have your experience being a lady. I don't know why if they see any Nigerian lady, they say you guys on Agada. But what do you think you guys should be doing to change this narrative? Also speaking to your ladies.
I really do not know. Just the way he said, you cannot change someone's mind in a day. You can convince few or one, but you cannot, change this narrative totally. It will take work, a whole lot of work. For myself, I work and everyone around me is working. So I cannot start advising, please be working. Everyone around me is working. I don't see anyone as a prostitute around me. Everyone around me dresses decent. So I will not say you're not dressing decent. I move around with everyone who is decent. No, we don't have any negative things in my clique and everyone. So I really don't see anything bad in saying Nigerians are prostituted because I did not see any.
I think this is what I think, because it's teamwork, collective effort, right?
Yeah.
So we need to be loud that we are Nigerians.
Mm.
So they have to see, okay, I have a Nigerian worker in my company, and wow, I love working with this guy.
We are very
You know, but
hardworking.
there are people that will say, I don't want to say I'm a Nigerian, they are going to see me in this light.
Yeah.
That. I'm a Nigerian. Where I work, everybody knows that I'm a Nigerian. And it pushes me to do something that nobody is doing there.
Okay.
Because I want them to say, oh, they are doing this thing. These Nigerian guys. You have to put extra effort. And we're used to that. You know where we come from, right?
Yeah.
If you're a lazy person, man, you don't have any agent ticket to give your babe.
Yep.
So you have to be there. The same thing that they say any Nigerian that goes outside must succeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of where we come from.
Yeah.
You know that saying, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't forget it. You know
Yeah.
everything that you've been through. Apply it.
True. That
Take
is
it
true.
away. That's it.
Most Nigerians I know here in Dubai that are working at the top best in their job and in their companies. I made a video last time when I said most of the Nigerians abroad are, choosing ones and the promised ones and the ones that have the destiny to, because we are very good at whatever we want to do. If we want to do something, we want to give in our best. I guess that's the hate and the jealousy and why people want to change the narrative to give us bad PR. Yeah.
I mean, also, I think like, I do hear others about hate and stuff like, but I'll be honest, I've never experienced the hate. I've never,
You
I
never
have not
worked in
also.
the UAE?
no,
not.
not anywhere really.
You
Like,
didn't work in the UAE like,
I have not
10 to
experienced
8,
bad stuff.
no,
This in here, yeah.
I've never
Living in
experienced it. I mean, I hear people say it, and I believe them when they say it. I'm just saying, like, let's let the same thing that we're accusing people of doing, seeing us in a certain light. Let's not see people out of that light also.
Okay.
Assuming that people hate us because of where we're from.
Lack the energy.
Exactly. So
I
assuming that is also like another problem. So it's a thing of understanding and just like seeing, not trying to make people see things from your perspective, right? See, I've never experienced it, so I can't speak to it, but I've heard people talk about it. So yeah, I lost my train of thought, but
so many experiences.
you have.
Oops.
Oh, that's
How do
crazy.
you know? How do you know the experience you had was because you're Nigerian?
So many, even from fellow Africans. That's not the topic for today, but
Okay.
I have.
You don't
so
know how you
many-
treat the Africans. This is why I always say it.
Mm.
if I get a bad energy from you, I have that mentality that is envy, and I'm gonna tell it to you. You understand? In Nigeria, you cannot keep us short.
I have that energy a
Okay,
lot.
see now,
From
you
the left.
you cannot bully me.
Nice.
So why do you want me to feel threatening because I'm a Nigerian?
Interesting.
They're going to see me in this light because I'm a Nigerian. For what?
They even say it to your face.
No, you cannot say it to me.
Depending on the department that you're working
And,
and the level that you are.
also
just
depends
the
on
way
the
you
kind of
said.
person you are.
I mean-
I cannot be doing everything I can to make a living, to elevate myself, and you'll be have only negative thoughts about me. You're not gonna have that chance to tell me that. The moment if I see that kind of energy, I don't know anything I'm gonna learn from you. So you're already out from my
You've
space.
never gone to an interview, just an interview. You're not even working there.
Hmm.
And you just say hi. Hi, where are you from, Nigeria? And that's it.
No.
From just you're a Nigerian,
That's great.
and they say no job for Nigerians. You've
That's
not
crazy.
been through that.
I mean-
it's not about you.
They said no
doing
job for
anything.
no job for
No,
Nigerians.
they don't hire Nigerians.
Oh yeah.
No, they don't hire
Have
Nigerians.
you heard
That's
of
it.
that kind of?
I've heard of it. I've seen like messages on it, but also I guess it comes from like the industry I'm at.
Okay.
I'm in the creative industry here, right? So even if before I get called into a job, it's specifically asking for Nigerians or Africans. So I go in, with that mindset. So I don't really see this, but I've seen the message. But to me personally, it's never happened. But it's quite sad. That's what I'd say.
No, let me look at it from this angle, right? It doesn't need to be sad, right? People that have limited mindset do not grow. That company that does that to you, if you really experience that, is a small company.
Maybe.
Multinational companies don't do that. You understand? People want talent, and they're hunting for talent. You cannot see talent and say, because you're Nigerian, we don't want you.
No, they just say
Be
straight up, we don't
grateful-
hire Nigerians.
Be grateful that they
Straight
did
up.
not. No, be grateful that they did not take you and see them in their shallow level. That is where they belong.
Thanks.
No,
And
I'm
honestly,
like, why? Because of the bad PR, they believe that hiring a Nigerian, it's like you're hiring a terrorist. Ooh.
no.
They just be like,
You will
"Ooh."
not see a big company doing that. You
Mm.
will not see all these people that have something to offer doing that.
Mm,
Anybody that does that has nothing to offer apart from gossip.
mm,
And you should not be there as a Nigerian.
I get it.
The prayers from your ancestors and your mothers was answered, but you did not
No,
acknowledge
I
it.
get the concept. I just maybe you're saying like the level of the
No,
job.
I'm
or
telling you the
company.
way you should see it.
Oh.
I'm telling you the way you should see it. And if you can remember, that company is not, it might be, for instance, if it's a restaurant, it's just a restaurant that we call in Nigeria Mama Put. If they want to grow, that mindset will not be there.
They want to go to international level, right?
No, if you look at everybody that wants to grow, I heard for it, this is instance, right? This guy, Meta Mark Zuckerberg, just employed somebody from Asia, I think Chinese guy, and gave the person highest benefits for first employer. Highest in the
Alexandra
world.
Warren.
Yes, highest in the world. So when you want talent, you're not gonna get that mindset. What you want is results.
Mm.
Well, this is US, right? And they want to be best in everything, but they're not going to look, okay, we are in race with Asian guy or Chinese guy. We're not going to get Chinese people. You understand now?
Yes, yes.
So, okay, they did you favor. Maybe if they hired you, you will not have chance to grow there.
Maybe I won't be here today. Yeah, but
100%.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy though. Like, yeah, he's right to that. But also, I like to see. I try as much as possible to be very understanding of people. So what I've noticed also, like this thing became, we don't hire Nigerian thing became very rampant when there was like the visa issue.
issues, okay.
Became very direct. So most companies would rather avoid having to deal with the visa issue
Okay.
than to take in, a Nigerian and then have to go through that headache, spend money, and then not get anything to it. So I like to see it that I'm
That's
not saying that this is what all of them are doing.
Okay.
I'm just saying that this is what a few of them possibly had to think through to get to this conclusion of, oh, we can't hire certain nationalities. So like my whole thing is trying to see things from people's perspectives or like understanding, because that's how we're going to grow as a people in the
Yes.
world.
Yeah, you have
We
a very
need to be able to
positive
understand each
light.
other.
in everything. I love the way you think. Anyway, if
I mean, I try. My girlfriend says
You have to be-
it can be annoying
You
sometimes.
have to be positive.
Wow,
You
he's
have
so
to always
positive.
think positive. Right?
Yeah, it's
I love
You
this.
have to
It's
see another thing, right? For Nigerians, this is only Nigerians. You understand? You have to try as much as you can to leave the negative mindset, and don't think that is not going to work. And don't think they did not take you because of you. You're a Nigerian. If they did not tell you that, don't think about that.
Yep.
Remove it from your mind because it's going to limit you.
Yep. Oh, that's
It's going
good.
to limit
That's
you.
good.
So get rid of it. If nobody said, I'm not going to get you because of you're Nigerian, don't worry about it. If you cross your mind, remove it. That's village people. Because of what you said. Because of what we said, right? Because the moment you started giving it room, it's going to start building up.
True.
You have something to go. You start thinking, I don't know if they're going to take me because I'm a Nigerian. Then you're not going to give yourself 100%.
Yeah.
a lot of people have that, mindset abroad. They don't like to give Nigerians job. It's just difficult. That's why we all go into business, all go into creativity because no one is hiring. But as you said,
I mean,
I have to be positive.
what
right
you
now.
just said now actually makes sense. Okay, so someone doesn't hire you, all right, because visa issue, but like that just prompts you to go and start your own business.
Yeah.
The way I see that silver lining, it was meant to be. It just basically it was meant to be. Now instead of having to answer to someone, you're doing your own thing. It's going to be hard, especially in the beginning, but you're finally doing your own thing. You're your own boss. So see it as a silver lining. Try to see the silver lining whenever life throws you those lemons that you make lemonades. That's the thing I'm trying to
So
say.
eventually, it's even also good that they don't want to give jobs because now
Sometimes, yeah.
we're getting, the independence. We're all doing our thing. In fact, if you go to Dera now, most of the people there are Nigerians doing well,
Yeah.
doing good business, and not even bothering about making series and all that. I think that's a positive plus.
That's a positive. Hey, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes it's bad, it's horrible, but like
You can start something
Yeah.
and you can, get better. Like, I have a South African guest last time, and she was like, I never seen a broke Nigerian in South Africa. I never seen a homeless Nigerian in South Africa.
Just like you're not going to see a broke Nigerian here in UAE.
I'm surprised. I was like, really? No, these people, they always have a way. I never see.
I need to be a good ambassador to my people.
You know what she said?
that.
There
Right?
are homeless and
I have
jobless
to
South
always speak
Africans
good about them.
in South Africa, but you will never find a homeless and a jobless Nigerian. That is a very good thing.
It is. But I also
Like you
feel
don't know before?
it is. See,
I've
look,
been there.
see, let's be careful of that because that also, I mean, it's a beautiful thing because we have that drive
Wow.
to succeed wherever we go.
Mm.
But also it's pressure. Because say you just moved here for the first time. You're trying your best, you're doing what you can, but it's not working out for you. You feel that pressure like, oh, I'm a Nigerian, like I have to succeed because I'm
Yeah.
here. Instead of having to like, okay, I need to take my time and just build. But you
Understand.
feel that pressure like, oh my God, I need to because
Desperation.
of
You
who I
get
am.
desperate.
Exactly. You start to get desperate and then you do something you're not supposed to do. So that's also like a side effect of, oh, yeah, it's Nigerian, yada, yada, yada.
So no need for that. The message is you don't have to be desperate to get things done. You can
Don't let
take your
being a
time.
Nigerian. Don't
Yes.
let be Nigerian
Get into
get you
your
desperate.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So take your time and you're gonna grow anyway. Yeah.
You will grow. It's in our
Eventually.
DNA. Exactly. I like
keep-
that.
if you
That's my
keep
favorite
doing-
word.
If you
Eventually.
keep doing, don't sleep.
We should not.
Don't
sleep.
sleep on your dream, yes.
So what's your dream from here as a Nigerian? How do you intend to move Nigeria forward? What's your dream?
My dream is to having one of the biggest media here as an African, and there is no stopping me.
Yes,
How do you
sir.
intend to
So
move-
they were going to say is a Nigerian.
Yes, sir. I
Now,
like that.
When that happens, I don't want to hear he's African. Yes, I want to hear he's a Nigerian.
My man is not taking
So
it.
you don't want them to give the credit to Africa. They should give the credit to Nigeria.
No,
than Igbo.
no. See, when they see Asake giving leg work in O2 Arena, you start hearing he's African. Oh, that African guy.
No, he's a Nigerian.
They start hearing what the video is doing. You will not hear Nigeria attached to him.
Okay.
You will see Nigerians dragging that is Nigerian.
Sometimes I even see Ghanaians dragging our artists online.
I
Like
think sometimes they're just making fun. They're just having fun. I think sometimes they're just having fun. Yeah.
sometimes people be believe that they're Ghanaians actually. But why are they doing that?
I think just they're having fun.
It's cruise.
Okay.
I think it's cruise. But we know we have the numbers. I was at the show I did with one of our Ghanaian brother. I said, everybody commits crime. But because Nigeria is so much big, it looks like
It's
this
hard.
is the only thing that we're offering. But if you check it with number ratio, you cannot see 10 Nigerians committing crime in a place of 200 million. You also see you of 30 million committing crime. That means Nigeria is a safe haven. Now, it has to do with, now we have the numbers. Since we have the numbers, we're going to use it at our own advantage. Now, you need to sell this Nigeria. You need to sell us. You need to sell our talent. Just the way, you see, Nigerians are here now, right? And social media is here. Creativity is here. Skit is here. You see Nigerians going into it. Now, podcast is out. You see Nigerians going into it. I was telling one of the Uganda lady the other day, give Nigerians 5 years here in UAE. You guys will not believe it. And that is how it's going to be. So just like the way they say, how is it that you see Nigerians in South Africa, they are all doing well? That's the same thing they're going
That's
to
how
say
it
here.
started.
That's something they're going to say here.
Yeah, we
I'm
tried.
sure after watching this video, you're gonna love Nigeria. You know, I have 2 Igbo men here. They are displaying the Nigerian vibes in them. Yani,
That's so.
talk
That's so.
about your girlfriend the other time. I was thinking,
Fish. Oh no, I'm not. I'm very much in love with my girlfriend. So yeah,
my
thank you.
I was thinking you'd be like, oh no, I'm single.
No, I'm not.
You're the first Nigerian man on my show to admit that he has a relationship.
Yeah.
I have a relationship.
See, hey, look at
when?
No, serious.
When?
my boy. Yeah.
Relationship
With Jesus. I know. I
No,
knew
I want
this.
to ask you that for relationship.
I knew.
Oh my guy say I have a relationship with my mom.
You're the only
She's my
one
sugar
honest.
mom, girlfriend, everything for now.
So honest and direct. Okay,
I'm not honest.
she a Nigerian.
I don't understand. You
Is
don't
she a
believe this one?
Nigerian?
She is a Nigerian, a beautiful Igbo woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first man I see,
What do you mean the
you've
first
been even no, on my show. Because most of you guys be like, no, I don't have
You
a
asked
girlfriend.
me before?
I just asked you now.
Now
You were in love with your man.
Is this one or what?
I agree with you 100%. So about your woman, she's here or back home?
No. Right now she's home. She's home. She'll be here soon though. But like she's home right now.
I think you have a perfect relationship. You seem so happy.
Oh yeah. I mean, she brings a certain kind of light to my life, which is good.
This brings
my
me
partner.
to one of the most, important problems that we Nigerian women are facing with our men. Why they all don't want to marry our girls and they always want to marry the Asians, the Ugandans and stuff. But I see you want to marry one of us. I'm kind of proud of you. I
It's
love
two
that.
things.
So tell me.
I think it's two things. One is I don't know. Look, I could be wrong about this. One is a fetish.
Fetish?
Yeah, we grew up watching, white, Asian, whatever, we fetishized about them.
Mhm.
Oh, I want to be with a white woman or an Asian woman or whatever it is. Like I said, could be wrong. Personal opinion, okay? That's one. Another thing is passport. People feel safer when they get a new passport. They can, live elsewhere and not be in Nigeria because it's rough in Nigeria. I was just in Nigeria a couple of months ago. People are going through it, but with a smile on their face for the most part. So I think it's those two things. Fetish, we want to be with and also biracial kids. We want,
Biracial.
yeah, we want our child to be half black and whatever. It's a vibe, and that passport, I think, is just these 2 or 3 points for the most part. In my opinion, again, I think that's what most guys get into it. For me, for the longest time, I mean, I've always wanted to be with a Nigerian, but like I was also like, I'm open. Like my whole repertoire about women that I wanted to be with was open. Like I was down to date anyone. Well, like in the past 2-3 years, I've gotten to this place where I just felt like in my heart, I just want to be with a Nigerian girl. And I focused on that. I started working towards that. Because for me, it was a thing of culture. I didn't want to have to explain my culture references to someone else all the time. There's nothing wrong with anyone doing that. It's just like I wanted someone that if I said a joke or if we went somewhere, we're speaking the same language. You understand what I'm talking about, right? That's what I wanted. And thank God I found just the right person for me.
That's amazing.
It's a thing also like, especially with people that want to date, it's intentionality and just like prayers. But for your question, fetish, biracial kids, passport.
What about Ugandan girls? They don't have any racial kids. They're also black girls
Still
like
being
us.
Uganda inside.
So
Is the
I-
next
yes, I-
chocolate for you.
I will come for you, huh? I'm coming.
Ugandan girls, I don't know. What's the question? Sorry.
Like you said, for the biracial kids, the passport, like they're marrying whites. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
about them also marrying blacks,
Oh.
but not Nigerians?
Am I
You
allowed
know,
to say
This
this?
guy just married a Ghanaian guy, right? This rapper.
Sorry, who's that?
This rapper just married
Yeah.
recently, right?
Sarkodie
So
or-
everybody was talking about in Nigeria.
Faz.
Oh.
He just waited a
That's
Ghanaian
the
girl.
bad guy.
So what is
Was
this
it?
video?
Is it? I think it was of a music video.
I don't know.
I think it was a music video.
So like we're just like, why are they all in
I heard the
married?
news married.
And most of the Nigerian musicians also artists. One guy also married from Ghana also, right?
My sister, we are too much.
So tell me,
You see.
he wants to answer me that because I see he's very honest.
No. So for the Ugandan thing, only thing comes to mind, the bunda. They have big ass.
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest. That's
Finally,
yeah.
someone is honest about it.
Someone is shaking your head over there, like it's the bunda.
someone
Like,
is-
yeah, like
Okay. Now, did you hear
forgive me,
what she
girls.
said?
I heard
I'm
it.
sorry.
Did you watch what?
I think.
I heard
I love the fact that you throw positive lights to Nigerian women. He was talking about getting married, but to an outside person. Can
Who?
you?
There is
Can
nothing.
you bring
Look,
yourself back
if I'm
home?
not marrying Nigerian, wait till again.
Oh, that's amazing. I love the show
I never told
today.
you I'm going to marry from outside.
That's amazing.
I never told you I'm going to marry from outside. I need to be in a relationship first. I don't know if you understand. I need to be in a relationship first. Now, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
We need to be in a relationship first before getting married. But I never told you that I'm not going to
And
marry.
me too. I definitely want to marry Nigerian. I love Nigerian
good.
to the core.
That's
I love our food.
Yeah.
You know, I love our lifestyle. How can I start explaining my behavior?
Sometimes when if you already have experience in Nigeria and have it here also, you see like it's only Nigerian that can satisfy me. I'm just stating that part.
I actually love Nigerians, not for that. We are known to be very, very good with our food and very, very good on bed. So I get it. That's what you want to say. I say it loudly.
No, we've had a
So-
lot of experience in the world, just like you said right now, where you need to have experience. It does not matter where you're going to get that experience. If I'm going to get it from Philippines, if I'm going to get it from India, what matters is, do you have this experience? Maybe most of our guys need vast experience.
Okay.
Experience for what? I don't know, but experience matters.
You guys should marry from home, come back and marry from home. Like last time I saw some videos, some guys were making that they're more than girls from 35 years, 40 years old girls in Nigeria that are not married.
In Niger,
Yeah, back home. So if you guys keep marrying Filipino, you
you
guys
should look at their character, not be our forger.
look at what he says now. That is the character thing.
Look,
No,
I
no,
was,
The mind behind the camera is always telling me not to marry
this
Nigeria.
this is a tricky situation. So I'm not gonna put my
It's always going
Just
between
add it to this.
Gege and Saga Bosch.
Eh,
You know, Gege be like, don't marry Nigerian women, don't give them money, don't do this.
Don't
Don't...
give money part I want, because if you plan about weekend, you're not going to plan about you or your guy. You're always going to plan about you and the lady. I don't understand.
But this is the bad period that we are talking about. If we want to change the narrative of how people see us as
It's not the
Nigerians,
same thing.
we need to change the
Same way we are-
narrative on how you people talk about
it's
us,
not-
the
it's not the
Nigerian
same
women.
thing.
True, right?
No, you guys are
We need
good.
to
I'm not saying you guys are not good. I just said if it's not Nigerian, put it again.
Okay, so you have to still.
No,
go
I'm not
with
saying
that.
you guys are not.
Oh.
You guys are not good. No, you guys are the best in the world.
Oh yeah,
course.
100%.
No,
100%. Nigerian
yeah.
women are the best.
Just like every other
Excellent.
lady is the best in the world. So every lady is the best.
It's not me true that.
No,
Instead-
This
No.
guy is the most diplomatic person I've ever met in my life.
Everybody is good. Everybody is good.
He's like, oh yeah, they're the best, just like everyone else is. Yeah, we get it, bro.
So that is.
Don't be sarcastic.
I'm
So
not
tell
being-
me, Yanni, what makes you think Nigerian women are the best all over the world? And what makes you feel everyone
See
should
why
marry
everybody is the
a
best?
Nigerian woman? Why do you think we should, every man should marry?
I don't think every man should marry a Nigerian man.
Okay.
See, everyone has preferences. My preference at the time that I was ready to settle down, to get in a relationship, was Nigerian. That was my preference. You know? I think people should just, if you're going to date or marry someone you love, someone you have an understanding with, someone you are compatible with, someone you can have a conversation with, someone that you have a shared vision with. I don't really care what nationality they're from. I mean, sure, you can have you can date Nigerian, you can marry Nigerian, wherever you're from. But those 5 things I just mentioned, most importantly, someone that is willing to, this is not for everybody, it's someone that is willing to have a relationship with God, with you, which is the foundation of any relationship whatsoever. So marry from wherever you want to. But as for the Nigerian girls, they are, honestly, in my opinion, the best in the world.
Fantastic. Please, everyone,
My
give him a round of
opinion.
applause.
It's
Mashallah.
not-
You should.
It's a lot of work.
I mean, everyone is a lot of work, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love you already.
It's a
It's a lot of work, but I'm
Why-
not complaining
Yeah.
because it's only me that can handle them.
Yeah.
I don't handle them, then I will complain.
So the man behind the camera, I'm so sorry. We want today marry from Nigeria. If you have a
Yes.
brother, also tell him to marry from Nigerian, and you can marry from the northern part of Nigeria. We have the
Yeah.
best
Yes,
women.
Nigeria, don't worry. No
We have the
problem.
best
Don't
women.
be
So,
problem.
so let me give you PR. We have the best women in the north. You can come see whatever you want.
Come see, come sa.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I've heard it so many times.
I love that you act.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us if you have any big movie you've added before, or you've met with any big Nigerian
Oh.
actor? Or...
Bro, I don't know. So I try not to live my life on my past achievements or whatever it is, or people have perceptions of what achievements are. I mean, sure, I've done 1 or 2 films where I've worked with some A-listers, on Netflix and stuff, which is great. It's amazing. But I have my mindset on somewhere else. Like, I want to be my own person. I want to be that person eventually. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, I have done a few here and there, even before I moved to Dubai. Yeah. Because I'm a creative artist through and true. I went to Unilag, and while I was in university, I was doing like work, TV and stage, and then I moved here. And I've been working like mostly commercials and stuff. And yeah, sure, there's a few sort of big names-ish that I've worked with. Personally, I like collaborating with a lot. It's not Nigerian per se, it's more Khalid Al-Meri, the Emirati content creator. Love the guy. And a few other people I've worked. Oh, I did a shoot one time with Benzema, Karim Benzema, when he had just after he finished when he won the Champions League, and the year he actually won the Ballon d'Or. That was fun. That was a really good thing to have on my resume. The likes of Benzema, the likes of this guy Shaggy, Faust the bad guy, and like a host of all those guys.
As a Nigerian creative man.
But
Mashallah.
that's the thing. Like, those guys were great. It's good to help me build my portfolio. But I don't want to. That's like something that's happened in the past.
It's okay.
I'm going the bigger thing. But like, yeah, it was fun. It was great.
Do you have any big thing coming up for your career? Like,
Ah, man. So I believe in owning my own IP. So what I'm trying to do now is more produce my own stuff, produce my own films, short films, start from short films, and then feature length. Like, I have, while I was in Nigeria like just a couple of months ago, a friend of my best friend, Kevin Mary, he wrote this amazing script called Nkem. When I read that script, I knew I had to make a movie of it. It's going to be a full length. So that's where my head's at right now. Like, that's the movie I want to make. Sometime next year, I just need to get the funds. So that movie, I need to make that. That will be my first feature length film where I'm going to either be the producer and also star in it, because obviously I have to star in it.
wow, that's good.
Yeah.
So he's open for sponsorship.
Oh yeah, I'm open.
He just said he wants the fun and he's a talent. He's a Nigerian talented prince. Yani,
I do my best. Thank you.
my boss.
Yeah, you want to ask me?
Yes, let me come to
What is it
you.
you want to ask me? Ask.
Why you think every woman is beautiful? Every woman is
Because
good.
they are God created.
I agree, but we are talking
In his
about
image.
good PR for Nigerian women.
Ah.
Can you give us a good PR? At least you know me in person. I'm not a bad person, Yani.
No, you guys are good. It's just that I mostly want to stay away. I'm not saying I don't have any bad thing to say about our women. You understand? But most times, it's good. Prevention is better than cure. Just prevent it from happening.
Damn, bro, you just digging us in deep, bro.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just, no, I just told you that. That's when I'm
Today.
ready. When I'm ready, that's where I'm going.
Today, I am here to campaign for Nigeria. The Nigerian you used to know is no longer the Nigerian you will be knowing. What's that your slogan? Can
And
you
what
give-
they have known was a lie.
everything you've known about Nigerians are all lies. They never
The
existed.
negative parts.
Yes, they never existed.
They
They're
never
all lies.
existed.
And can you give me one slogan?
Oh man, I'm really bad at slogans. Does it have to be like Nigerian?
Yes, like covering, like good PR.
If you not be Nigeria, not be anything.
Yeah, that. If no be Niger, you ain't no be anything. Or just basically
You have to be a Nigerian.
yeah, basically just be kind, man. Just be
No,
kind, whatever,
not
man.
a
Yeah.
If you're not a Nigerian, then you're missing. Welcome you and thank you so much for watching my show until this time. I don't know how many hours I spent, but I love my guest today. His name is,
Chineme Prince.
I wanted to say from the beginning that he's handsome,
Oh,
but I waited first. I wanted to be careful that he doesn't have a girlfriend, but yes, he has a girlfriend. And I'm going to say it, that he's very handsome. And my lovely manager,
I also have a girlfriend.
the way
I
you
also
always-
have a girlfriend.
the way he's always looking at me, he's very handsome, lovely, kind, and good. He's an Igbo king. The Igbo king
The
shit.
one
you know
that
how
we're
he
gonna
is?
yeah, the evil king, man.
He's
It's
the
nice.
cutest man I've been with. And I'm a Nigerian too. Thank you guys for watching my show. I love the engagement, comment, you can share, do whatever, and support my brother for his upcoming
Yeah.
Project.
projects.
Yeah.
See you next on Vic Influential.